Hello, dear listener. I'm your host, Heike, and today my guest is the Startup Godmother shipping AI products for the last decade. Yelena, tell me who you are and what you do.
Hi, thank you for having me today. I am a product manager who has been shipping AI technology to consumers for the past decade. I have actually started my career at Picsart, born
Mhm,
and raised at Picsart.
mhm.
Uh, then my career has been evolving around AI here and there, around different technologies, be that computer vision or NLP. Right now, I'm in infrastructure business for AI agent builders. So kind of working with deep tech right now, but yeah, covered the whole spectrum around video and audio up to space tech. That's it, I guess.
Why? Why did you start with AI? Or was it the beginning, or did you come from another industry?
That was the beginning, I think. And I think I was lucky enough to be at the right place at the right time where the right people believed in me. At the time, Johannes Avian, I think he's this visionary who was able to see that it's time for us to start looking at AI not from the perspective of what AI can do and then wrap that around a product and then ship, but rather look at what do we need from AI and work towards that direction. And then ship to people, right? So he gathered this team of solutions product managers. At the time, it was three of us, and we were looking at what could be done with AI. What do users do manually for hours, let's say, or how many clicks do they use? Let's say they do like 40 clicks, and we want to reduce to that one button, right? And it's generated. So that was my first job. It was, I think that's the best place to start because it gave me the space for creativity, market research, and also getting into tech kind of slowly, getting the vocabulary, all the terms, working with the scientists because it's also um, it's it's a different level of communication. It differs from just developers, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that's your experience in Pixar.
Pixar, yes.
Mm, can you tell me more about Pixar? Like, because in my head, Pixar is, I never used it actually. And in my head, yeah, honestly, and in my head, Picsart was this app to edit photos. But from what you said, it seems like it's a completely different beast. So I would love to like just get a brief description of what it does and why we need it.
Oh yeah, you're missing out.
Okay.
I literally use Pixar, and I'm so proud of that. By the way, my professional ego just levels up every time I use the tools that I have been part of, I have worked on. It's actually very easy to use. Adobe alternative for people that don't really are not tech savvy and that want to get the result quick, right?
Good. Then what happened after Picsart? You worked there on their AI tools, working on stuff that's not just limited to what AI can do, but what we want to do and trying to implement that using some AI. What's next? What happened next?
The cool part about Pixart is I think that within one company you have different companies,
Okay.
business units, and you can literally switch your career within Pixart. So after 3 years, I actually transitioned towards more integrational product management, where I was working on audio and video tools of Pixart. After that, I got into Podcastle, and there I was responsible for the mobile experience, which was, again, a very cool challenge for me because back then it was like 4 years ago, I think. Podcasting wasn't this popular. And it was something that was like high tech. You had to have this camera, this mic, this whole expensive setup. What Podcastle is actually trying to do, and I think they're succeeding in that they're trying to remove this friction that you have to have all these expensive tech to start. And literally, you can have your phone and you can record podcast. They're professional, the one that is not any different from any professional studio recorded podcast.
And what would you mark as your top achievement in Podcastle? Which feature do you love the most that you've launched? If you can obviously name it.
I think, yes, voice cloning on mobile.
Okay. Whenever I think about like producing a podcast, I always go to the laptop. I haven't had the experience of doing it on a mobile, but I guess I'll give it a go with Podcastle. Okay. Then what happened? I'm trying to
That
get to the startup godmother. Please take us
part.
there. Yeah.
Yes. So then I joined this wonderful team of startups. It's a team of experts that take on your startup. Let's say you are a doctor who has a research on longevity, and you want to turn this into a business, digital business, but you don't really have this background knowledge, which is fine because you were busy becoming this expert. So you kind of start partnering with staff labs, and they act in as your interim CEOs, CPOs. They do the research, the whole product research, and we would jump in for 1 year for 4 phases to actually build your product. And then we would set up a team for you. And then you would leave on your own, doing your startup, growing. Then I was like, okay, what's my value to the world actually? I want to be on the forefront of innovation. I want to be in the deep technologies. After that, I got headhunted by this company, Digentix, which is an infrastructure company. And that's where actually the godmother part kicked in. So we figured, okay, we're competing right now with OpenAI, Anthropic, and all these big guys, right? How do we get on the line with them? So, well, you should be ambitious, but also very realistic, right? Not delusional, although I love to say be the Lulu until it becomes true Lulu. However, so, so we came up with this program of Launchpad, where we are handpicking experts from verticals, onboarding them, helping them develop their first MVP to go live. And we do that actually really fast. And we ship them and we help them fundraise, we help them do the actual market research, the development, the whole spectrum, whatever you need for your startup to get to the final user, right? And then again, you go on your own and you develop your business, making the world a better place, right? So yes, I have been lucky to work on a wide range of different startups, ranging from, I don't know, like NFT, real estate, MedTech, EdTech, you name it, space hacks, cybersecurity, uh, anything. That kind of puts me in this lateral space of expertise, which is, I think, great.
How many startups did you launch?
There is an exact number, but it's 50 plus at
50
this point.
plus.
Yes.
In the last how many years?
Well, considering that the first 6, 7 years I have spent on 2 products only,
Yeah.
then past 3 years.
Yeah. So 50 plus in the past 3 years. Okay.
Yeah.
I think we've got the answer on why she's called the startup godmother. And congrats on that.
And thank you.
If you were to summarize it into a problem that you're solving at the moment, how would you describe it in one line?
I think I help experts to solve their niche problem to a wider audience in their expertise line.
So what you're doing now is you're taking experts from different verticals and helping them build products tailored to consumers, like niche products tailored to consumers within those verticals.
Yes.
And if you look at the past 3 years where you helped ship 50 plus startups, can you give me the top achievement that you remember from those? if you could rank the top one, obviously. I do understand that all of them are achievements by themselves, but what would
Yeah.
be the top one for you?
Um. I, okay, but no names. Uh, I
No
have
name.
I have a couple in my mind. One was this founder who solved a very particular problem. So we productized that, and he was able to exit within under 5 months, I want to say, because it was solving a very itchy problem in a very particular industry. That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Um, One other would be there was a very rapid growth of one MedTech startup who became Series A very fast, under 1 year.
Uh-huh.
So I think again, big success there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, My like professional, personal ego goes around this product that's very technical and very far from my expertise. It's in
Mm-hmm.
space tech and in analytics. So also the fact that I was able to actually handle that gives me a lot of pride.
Okay.
I would say yes. Maybe that. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And you have already achieved so much with the 50 plus and the three startups that you've already mentioned. And I'm wondering what's the next thing you want to achieve?
Well, so yes, I think right now I'm very lateral, and I'm like this surrogate mother that's like delivering these babies. Uh, and I think I really, really miss the days where I take care of my own child,
Mm-hmm.
and also my professional ambition um, is kind of hungry for this one very big success that I'm part of. It could be one product where I'm the part of the team. Um, who knows? Maybe my product. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you had small, they were not small, but a list of small achievements already. And what you're aiming for now is a big one, and you're working towards that.
I think I was gaining this expertise for that
Okay. In that case, who do you want to connect with on the way to achieve that?
founders
Mm-hmm.
that have ideas that they think they could solve a problem. I want to say tech guys
Mm-hmm.
because again, system thinkers they are a very rare um, catches these days. And then people from marketing.
Okay.
Yes,
So,
because you have three
yeah.
components can make things to work.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to build a team right now.
I see. I see. So you're passively headhunting for your future team.
Yes, anytime I step out of my home,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I'm a manager. I always talk to people like I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna hire.
Okay.
That's a professional defect, I think, or effect.
Professional defect. 10 years shipping AI products, shipping startups, and becoming a godmother. What did you learn? A single thing that you've learned in the process.
Become an expert.
Okay.
Become an expert. Stick to this one thing. Shortcuts, they don't really work. They just extend your way towards your goal. And especially in this era of AI, where the buzz of the marketing right now is you're gonna be replaced. I think a good specialist, an expert, will never be replaced. So yes, become an expert, system thinker, and an influencer. It's one after the other. One follows the other.
Thank you, Yelena. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the fun stories.
Thank you for having me. It was a fun chit chat.
Pleasure is mine. I'll drop links to find Yelena in the description. Drop any questions you have to her in the comments, and I'll see you in the next episode.